Lady Linvern, thank you for inviting us.
Eldrada was the one who...
My view here is really nice.
Wow, cheers lively.
Pretty cool.
Today's tea party is just a casual welcome we have put together for you all. You do not need to worry about a thing. We will be hosting a proper formal reception for everyone down the line. If you are feeling a bit under the weather, how about having Miss Belle accompany you for a stroll in the nearby park so you can rest?
Huh?
Miss Truvia politely declined the tea party. She probably wants to catch up with her old classmate who she has not seen in ages. Miss Belle, too. She seems to have a lot to say to Miss Truvia. Yes, that must be it. Then allow me to lend you all a helping hand. Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
That pause was too suspicious. She must have actually considered taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
Ah, I see. Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers accompanying you in the hollow, this could work. Thanks, Sigrid.
Yes. That is the plan.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size incorrect?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Sigrid, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. 2 Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Roscalifer more suspicious than that?
Easy, Remiel, easy. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for this.
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare. As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
Beckford Street? Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait. There are 2 mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine. In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
Okay, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar Twins. Rawr!
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "Rawr."
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. Roar! I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on, you look like you were having fun last time.
You two, do not forget to add "Rawr" to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid! Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Mr. Roar.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? I've never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr!
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Roar!
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes. Is that some kind of mission code name?
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the Hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Sigrid!
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the Hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely! Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern!
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Affirmative. That is correct.
No. That is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now! Lady Sigrid, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away!
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rawr!
Same here. My head hurts so much it feels like my brain is trying to grow back. Rawr!
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared. All right. From here on, there is no need to worry about being spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today. What are you two doing?
Finally got this headpiece off. Oh, I was about to suffocate in there.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault.
Oh,
It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my face?
no, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You're quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first-generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
Indeed. Oh, Miss Bell, did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well? Oh. Can you two hear me fine? All devices are in position. Miss Bell, you have the exact locations in sight, yes?
I see them. But what was that just now?
Ah, you mean the soldier who came to speak to me. He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared for Lady Dracaena. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can hardly wait. And left.
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen around her.
Wow, looks like business here is booming. Is that some sort of fountain? Huh?
Oh, it is you guys.
Sigrid? How did you run across the water like that?
I was just taking a stroll.
Aw, what a lively scene.
Belle? Wise? What a coincidence. Last I heard, your home in New Eridu wasn't exactly near the ocean. What are you doing here?
After all that hard work, it's finally beach vacation time for us. Wait, shouldn't we be asking you that? And what's with the dramatic entrance?
Dramatic? Had the beach not obstructed my route, I could have arrived much sooner.
You're right. The beach owes you an apology for not being familiar with your game. Still, there are a lot of ordinary Ridu citizens around. You might startle them riding in on a wave like that.
I hadn't realized it would disturb them. When I visit Flint Workshop on official business, I sometimes travel across the sea like this. I've grown used to it over time. My apologies. I didn't mean to trouble any tourists. That said, it seems I have already fallen behind in my bet with Norma.
I figured everyone in Rose Califer probably already knew about you, so they're used to it. Wait, a bet with Norma?
Yes. Norma thinks I can hardly survive outside Rose Califer. Sorry, I'm getting a call.
Sigrid, Norma asked me to check in. Have you made it to the resort yet?
Now, come on, Velly! You're the one who kept imagining all those wild scenarios where Sigrid wreaks havoc on public order and terrifies the Ridu citizens. You were so worried you just had to call and check in on her. Hi, Velina. Hi, Norma. We just ran into Sigrid.
Ah, you two are there too. That's a relief. Ahem, I'll skip the formalities. Could you tell me how you met Sigrid, and what you know about why she's there?
Dashing across the sea? As expected of you, Sigrid. I can't wait for the day you become a Ridu urban legend.
That's a slight exaggeration, Norma. What I did was pretty ordinary, not nearly enough to make me a legend.
Sorry, everyone. This question's been interrupted too many times already. So, what exactly is the bet between Sigrid and Norma?
Let me explain. With the deepening exchanges between Rose Califer and New Eridu, our work now involves more cross-regional affairs. However, Norma claimed that Sigrid isn't suited for such matters.
Norma's exact words in her critique were, outside Ros Califer, you wouldn't even be able to tie that ponytail of yours. Naturally, I disagreed. In any case, please continue, Valina.
In short, what started as a rather childish disagreement turned into a bet. Sigrid would prove herself by helping organize a major event in Redo and overseeing its security.
Luckily, her little stunt didn't make fish rain down on the beachgoers, or the mission would have failed spectacularly before it even began.
The bonfire party is being organized by a company affiliated with Marcel Group, but the project itself falls under the ESD. So, Sigrid has been assigned as the event's liaison.
Marcel Group? Huh. I guess they really are one of New Eridu's pillars.
Oh, right! Even if Ellie's been trying to rope you two into this, don't go helping her cheat too much, okay?
I do not cheat.
Well, with that cleared up, Belle and I have a nice ocean view and a VIP suite waiting for us.
My apologies. Judging by what just happened, I believe I may require a certain amount of assistance. Within the limits permitted by the bet, of course.
Considering the bet, this is more than just throwing a party. Sigrid must first run a shop at the resort, then use all the profits from it to fund the party.
Exactly! Where's the fun in a boring bet? Surely a challenge like this is easy for Sigrid. Miss, I can tie my own ponytail, right?
To be honest, I only half understand what's going on. But right now, with the two of you helping me, I see no reason I should fail.
So, Belle, Wise, interested in joining? With Sigrid involved, I doubt things will be boring. At the very least, it should make your vacation more memorable.
If stuff like that keeps happening, this little bet could turn out way more than not boring. Anyway, Wise and I don't mind lending a hand.
Besides, Sigrid's a one-of-a-kind visitor to the resort. As the ex-interim resort manager and her friend, it's only natural we give her a proper welcome.
Then Sigrid's in your hands. If anything interesting happens, you have to tell me all about it. After all, I already told her I'd only discuss the stakes once her odds of winning climbed above 5%.
Hey, manager. So, this is the client's liaison officer Therese and Alice mentioned.
Good day. I am Sigrid, and I extend my greetings.
What is she? A knight from some bygone era? That's just how she talks. Don't worry about it. But, Lucy, if you're here, does that mean you're the resort's liaison? After spending so much time around Caesar, it's kind of shocking to meet someone in New Eridu who talks like that. And as for the liaison role, Alice wanted to go on her little road trip, but couldn't stop worrying about the resort's new business partner. So, naturally, because I'm too nice for my own good, I got roped into this stupid part-time gig. I mean, it's summertime. If Therese hadn't promised me the biggest, fanciest ocean view suite with the best view in the whole resort, there's no way I'd be running around doing all this extra work. I'm starting to wonder how many biggest, fanciest ocean view suites with the best view this place actually has. But judging by the new swimsuit, Lucy, you don't seem very reluctant. I told Alice not to let Yuzuha pick out my swimsuit. That girl. Anyway, a promise is a promise. Let's talk about the bonfire party.
I concur. Then, what should be our next step?
Since we're funding the party through the shop, the hottest item on any beach has got to be seashell souvenirs. And to make them, we'll need to go beachcombing first. This is going to take a while. Hey you, Miss Museum Piece. How are your DIY skills?
I am indeed adept at felling my enemies, but I fail to understand how this will help.
That's not what Lucy meant. But if I had to guess,
Sigrid's arts and crafts skills are probably better than nothing.
Good enough. Then I'll make the first one and show you how it's done.
I believe the raw materials need to be inspected first.
Maybe you should just leave the materials alone. Actually, forget the crafting. You're on sales duty. Just keep your hands off the finished products, or we'll have to start selling crushed shell powder instead. Alice said this partner had quite the reputation and is supposed to be competent. So why'd they send you? You look like you're completely clueless. Anyway, let's just give it a try. Oh, right. You should probably have an official title, too. Based on what the proxy said about you, how about Bonfire Party Security Director?
Yeah, Lucy handles the crafting while Sigrid and I handle sales. I guess that's our only option.
I thank you both for your trust. Time waits for no one. Let us proceed at once. I shall faithfully perform my duties as Security Director.
All thumbs but full of spirit. Not sure if that's good or bad. I'm half tempted to introduce you to Caesar, but I doubt she'd understand a word out of your mouth.
Typhos Security.
Typhos Security. An impressive sounding name. However, you sound arrogant, and your overbearing attitude does not inspire trust. As Security Director, I will be watching you closely.
You. You think you can just waltz in here with some made-up title and question my professionalism?
Wow. He's actually questioning Secret's credentials and security?
Though, I must say, helped us out quite a bit. Feels like an abbreviated version of events. But now doesn't seem like the right time to get into the details. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
Indeed. As the current security director of the resort and the bonfire party, I am willing to vouch for Remiel. The two of you seem to share quite a bit of history. Perhaps meeting again today was fate.
That's a fate I'd rather avoid. Whose side are you on anyway, you human skyscraper? The system's revenue stats are in. As expected, they're way higher than day one. Judging by our total revenue, if all we need is to buy everything for the bonfire party, we've had more than enough for a while now.
So this is what Lady Montefiore is capable of. As expected. I still have much to learn in this area.
Hey! Cut it out with the ridiculous titles! I already said last time there were objective factors at play. Anyone would have gotten the same result.
How should I put it? You two seem to get along really well. It's like you understand each other perfectly.
Indeed. Lady Lucy is someone I admire greatly. And she is always introducing me to new and fascinating topics. It is my honor to be her friend.
Sigrid, we're discussing business here. Don't just say stuff like that out of nowhere.
Why? I thought it was a trivial matter. But the more I reflect on it...
Are you all right?
Belle, what brings you out here? There is no need to worry about me. Or rather, I apologize for causing you concern when you already have so much on your plate. However, there is one matter on which I would like your advice. Do you think I have adapted to life in New Eridu well enough to win the bet?
I think you've adapted really well. I mean, you haven't caused any more big commotions, and you've been helping out with everything right alongside us. I'd say that's pretty great, wouldn't you? At this rate, the bonfire party's definitely gonna be a huge success. And when that happens, you'll win the bet with Norma for sure.
Is that so? Then I am honored to receive such praise from you.
I think you've already done an amazing job. But if we're measuring things by the standards you set for yourself, maybe you're not quite where you want to be yet.
I feel the same. However, I shall not be as blindly confident as I was when I first made the bet. In any case, thank you for your answer. But if I have truly adapted to life in New Eridu as well as you say I have, then why did a simple conversation with Favko provoke such fury?
What? That's what's bothering you?
Yes. I merely wonder, do all citizens of New Eridu possess such peculiar courage? Even ordinary people dare speak their minds freely in the presence of Remiel and myself. Their arguments may be unreasonable, yet their courage to stand their ground is truly remarkable.
Wait, the more I listen to this, the less sense it makes. Setting aside the whole courage thing, how would ordinary people even know how strong you and Remy are? It's great that you learned something from this trip, Sigrid. But somehow, I feel like you've also come away with some misconceptions about New Eridu.
Is that so? It seems I still have much to learn if I'm to understand New Eridu thoroughly.
Favko arguing with us was less courage and more recklessness. He was just stubborn and had nothing left to lose.
Your insight into human nature and the situation is truly remarkable. I understand now, more or less. Thank you both again for clarifying that for me.
Did I overestimate you a little, Sigrid? Seeing you all looking so serious, I thought you were discussing some grave matter. But instead, you're talking about an enemy's courage.
If the topic is truly so uninteresting, why are you taking such an interest in it?
Because, just like this kind-hearted young lady, I was worried about you too. Sigrid, who fears nothing no matter the situation, suddenly looking troubled during a pleasant vacation. How could I possibly not notice?
Thank you for your concern. However, before you arrived, Wise had already corrected my misunderstanding. My uncertainty now stems only from the fact that New Eridu is not quite as I imagined it would be.
That's good. Though I've always been curious, why are you so concerned with whether you've fit into New Eridu? Wouldn't it be enough to simply relax and enjoy the experience? Why concern yourself so much with what the people of New Eridu think?
In the future, Rose Califer and New Eridu will communicate more frequently. If my understanding of this place is shallow, I may cause unwarranted trouble for my colleagues.
Oh? Now that's rather unexpected. If this is really about work, then simply learning what helps both sides communicate should be enough, no? If you ask me, questioning your own principles because of a few ill-intentioned individuals is putting the cart before the horse.
This is unexpected. I never thought you would be comforting me, Remiel. Like Belle, you have given me another perspective to consider. Should I compile both of your viewpoints into a report and submit it to Valina?
Let's not. I'd rather my name and tonight's casual chatter never appear in the same report.
Is that so? Well then, as you wish.
All right. If I keep talking, the manager might start to think I'm bullying you.
Huh? Why would I think that? You're willing to have a heart-to-heart with Sigrid. Wise and I couldn't be happier.
Just a little joke. The opportunity simply presented itself. As for why I came over, Sigrid has been occupying far too much of your time. So, Our lady of her word. Even if you're out playing everybody's therapist, don't forget the promise you made me.
Of course not. I've been working on it this whole time. Wait, you came all the way over here just to remind me about that?
Exactly. Since I only came over for something simple, I had plenty of time to stick my nose into other conversations too. Besides, who knows? The promise between us might just—
While I was passing by a group of 3 girls earlier, one of them, I am not sure which, suddenly placed this in my hand. They then looked at me with great anticipation, but I was not sure how to reciprocate such a gift, so I simply thanked them and left.
I think I know exactly what happened.
It's fine. We can give it back later. For now, everyone, let's eat! Sigrid!
Well, I was waiting for you. For some reason, when I came here, I had a feeling I might be able to have a long conversation with you tonight. Looks like my intuition has not failed me.
I got a little worried when I saw you wander off on your own again, so I came looking for you.
Is that so? I have unnecessarily made you worry once more. I apologize. When I am alone, looking out at the horizon feels quite pleasant. But with someone beside me, it feels a little strange somehow.
Then let's talk about whatever comes to mind. Have you and Norma figured out the terms of the bet yet? Especially Norma's side of it? As far as I'm concerned, you've already won, Sigrid.
So that's what you were wondering about. My apologies. At some point, I seem to have put that matter entirely out of my mind. Norma does not appear particularly concerned about it either. When we return, I will invite her out for tea. Or, if I won, perhaps she's supposed to be treating me?
If there's a Take Norma Out for Tea event on the schedule, count me in too. We're partners after all. Oh, and now that you've spent a few days at the resort, how are you feeling?
Of course. You are welcome to seek me out whenever my schedule permits. As for how I am feeling right now, as you know, Roskalifer stands above the clouds, beneath skies more vast and clear than any other in this world. For the longest time, I believed my life's purpose was simply to protect the celestial nexus that resides there. But recently, our ties with Ridu have grown ever stronger. And I have witnessed firsthand a kind of liveliness and joy unlike anything I once knew. Looking out from here, I still cannot see my home in the sky. My past remains far beyond my reach. And yet, with every beat, my heart feels more vivid than ever. Simply sitting here between the beach and the sea, listening to my new friends laugh and enjoy themselves makes me feel happy? What a strange feeling.
But right here, right now, you're part of it too. You made this bonfire party happen. And besides, we've got plenty of time ahead of us. I'm sure we'll all see each other again in Redo. After all, I'm the champion of the fishing competition, and I still haven't properly shown you what I'm capable of.
Thank you for giving me something to look forward to. I will look forward to that next time. Even from far away, beneath those distant skies.